Hello, welcome to the video. So this is a bit different video than usual. This will be about the channel. Most people don't actually click inside channels anymore. They just rely on that stupid bell and the recommendation in the home page rather than the subscribe, which I see now is in Swedish. This here is the subscribe button, subscriptions. This is the Opera browser in case something looks different. Not really sure if YouTube would look different than any other browser, but yeah, just mentioning. I usually use Chrome, but I can use browsers for different things, like Chrome for casual browsing and Opera for the YouTube stuff. We have reached 100 subscribers. That's also in Swedish now. Everything is in Swedish, I see now. Probably should have changed that before I started this, but oh well. Guess you can learn some Swedish. So these are the most popular videos. Funny how the random videos I made are the two popular. This was pretty much only a question, not a statement. The hardest zone in the game. It's actually not the hardest zone. That's the next one. And this was, well, I got a carrot at boobs, and it's the strongest carrot you can get. I gave it a special thumbnail afterwards. I think that's the real carrot, the rest are fake. And then there's treasure hunt one guide. Apparently Lava absolutely hate the fact that some of us did guides on the treasure hunt, so I won't be making any more of those. He wants all the views for himself, so he can pay dangerously funny to make another video on this game. Apparently my, $1 maybe from this video. That could have gone to dangerously funny. And then we actually have Lord of the Rings. The game was so laggy, I had to stop playing it. Felt like my computer was gonna explode. So I made a casual video of the commanders. Sadly, at this point I had a 50-minute limit. Yeah, I had to rush things. I didn't even read the descriptions of the commanders, something I kind of regret now. It's actually the most viewed video. For some reason it's not in first place, but maybe that will update soon. And then there is another pretty random video I made with the one ore in the forge creates an entire bar if you log out. Then we have my Death Note building. Yeah, to be honest, I'm a bit confused about it as well. I went in and then I started messing around while recording and realized what I thought wasn't what was happening. The math is a bit, I'm not really sure how you get multi-killing. Like if it's just, if I do 200 damage and someone has 50 damage, do I get 4 times multi-killing? I'm not super sure about that. All the important info is usually hidden. Then there is another Lord of the Rings video and another Lord of the Rings video. This one is a bit more high quality than the evil one. Of course, the one I put me to effort in has half the views. And apparently they added 2 more factions to this after I made this video. So this one is missing 2 factions, of course. Why would a 2-month-old video not be outdated? And then there is all evil units. And then we have another Eidolon video, opening summon coolers from summer event. A 1-minute video that I just casually made, pretty much right when the event started. So I have like, I don't know, 10 maybe or something like that, pretty low number, just to see what dropped. And it's the pearls and those stones. And then we have a forest fiber of all things, how to find forest fibers. Apparently a lot of people was looking for just that. Then we have all good units. Then we have some playlists and uploads. So if we look at playlists, I have my Soland, videos about me, which this video will be placed in. Remembering Flash, I did a bunch of Flash videos. I think I'm gonna do them again shortly. They were a pain to record, most of them. They had like 20 years old or 30 maybe. So the screens were a bit smaller then and stuff like that. So you had to stretch the screen and you had only half the screen, the rest was black and stuff like that. But some games, like Age of War, is pretty good to record, I think. And there's the Lord of the Rings Rise to War. It's one of the city builder mobile games, but in Lord of the Rings. I think it's releasing in like 3 days or something like that. It's the 20th right now. And Realm Grinder, I used to play this a lot. I only log in casually now. The prestige system is pretty boring. You have to rebuy everything every time. And after doing that for like 100 times, you get kind of bored of it. And I Linked Rule the Gods. Well, I was gonna make videos about this, but it got kind of boring to record because it's an idle game and nothing happens. Since the last video I have killed a few more gods, but maybe last 30 days I haven't really been playing it. Malwa Idle, I log in once in a while, see something has been upgraded, and then log out. I don't really get what's fun about this game. Maybe I haven't really started playing it yet. I'm mainly only doing the fishing, mining and shopping, and maybe some other stuff. I'm also playing the mobile version, which is a bit more annoying than the PC version, but the mobile version is free, so. And these NGU Industries and Idle, they used to have separate playlists, but I merged them because, well, probably won't be playing any of them anymore. They also got a bit boring, nothing happening. Since the last Idle video, I climbed like, well, a bunch of stages, but pretty much nothing new unlocked. And Industries, I did more research since the last video, but Not really a fan of the having to micro all the resources. Then there is the first impressions, probably my favorite series to make and get the least views of everything. So that's pure variety. Idle Skilling, played it for a bit, did one, Ascension, Prestige, Reset, and then pretty much gave it up. Pocket Ants and Pocket Bees. Pocket Ants was pretty fun when you build the base, but afterwards it got kind of annoying. The PvP is just insane. It's insanely unbalanced in the favor of the defender, because the ants you use doesn't matter. It's all about special units. And if you put all your special units in one place, well, good luck breaching that area, because your special units will trickle in while there's just one-shot everything that enters. You put all the special units at the queen. It's a tiny room, so they're all densely packed, while your units are stupid and refuse to go in. So you get one shot trying to lead them in, and then you are thrown out to the edge of the map. Every creature you own rushes after you, and you have to go back, die again, and then you run out of time. So yeah, that's pretty much PvP. And bees changed the system. In ants walk across the map. They pick up a leaf and they walk back. In bees, they work on a timer base. You tell them to collect some honey. They teleport to the flower, fly around there a bit until the timer ends, then they teleport back. And for some reason, you lose bees every time you log in. So yeah, it's kind of impossible to gather a stockpile. Every time I logged in, I lost half my bees or something like that. And you have to rebuild them. And yeah, it was kind of boring. But it's also very early in development, so I'm gonna check it out again, maybe someday. And Ulala Isle Adventure, I did a few videos of this. Pretty cool concept, but too much micro in the actual fighting. You have to change your attacks constantly, which gets super tedious real quick. And we have Eidolon, 273 Eidolon videos. Still the biggest one by far, 164 first impressions. Yeah, I will continue playing Eidolon for now. And we have Tower of Hero. I think I'm gonna remove this playlist because, well, it's only 3 videos. I will put it into this one instead. Maybe I'll make a new playlist for cancelled series or something like that, where I can put this 2-3 episode series. And we have Primitive Brothers. It was pretty fun in the start, but then I reached the point where you had to play like for a month to unlock the next feature, and that didn't feel like very much fun. And then we have the clips and one-shot videos, which are pretty much random videos that don't really deserve a playlist on their own, and older videos that uses music instead of, talking, that are kind of like first impressions, but it only has music in it, so they don't really deserve a place in the first impressions playlist. Channels, nothing. Discussion, nothing. About me. Oh, there's something. Hello, welcome to the welcome to the channel. Many mobile games with focus on idle games. Why? Well, I only got a laptop at the moment, so can't play much else. Excuse any Swedish words that plop out by my reptile brain. I think that could be, not sure if that by is the right word. Plop out by my reptile brain when I'm lost for words. Eller means or in Swedish. Seems to be hard coding in my brain. Yeah, when I first started talking, I kept saying eller all the time. I think I cut out most of them, but yeah. I think I have gotten used to talking English now. One of the reasons why I started this channel was to talk, because as you know, with COVID and all that, there wasn't much talking. So I wanted to practice talking again a bit and talking in English. I have pretty much perfect understanding of English when I read it, but talking is something I pretty much never do. So yeah, another feature you should take a look at is the search function here. You can type in anything here and you might find an idle video about it. So let's see. Ore, do we have any ore videos? Oh, we have lots of them. You can find all the ores. This is very important information that you can't figure out on your own. Pretty funny thing, this luster video got a lot of views for some reason, while the poor copper videos doesn't get a lot. Are people not searching for how to find copper ore? What's this? This is an outrage. And let's see, do we have any 3s? Oh, pocket ants. Okay. No, I don't think I'm calling on 3s. I have forest fibers. Yeah, I have the logs instead. So if you search for logs, maybe. I guess I could make videos how you find the actual tree, but I feel like that's maybe overkill or something. You pretty much only want the logs. You don't actually care about the tree. And do we have anything else? Do we have any Journeyman? How to start Journeyman quest? Part 2. Oh, I killed Baba Yaga with Journeyman. That took ages. Haha. Yeah, it's 5-minute video. So yeah, if you want a video guide on something, try searching for it here. Do we have any alchemy guides? Yeah, I have one, but it's pretty bad. I had thoughts about remaking it, but then Lava made an alchemy guide anyway, so I think his is better than what I could make anyway. That's pretty much it for the channel itself. Oh, no, hello. Don't start. I started. And this is a pretty fun site, Social Blade. And this is public info, so you can just search for my name in this site, socialblade.com. You can actually get the link here at my Twitch and my Social Blade. I started as a Twitch streamer that just used YouTube as an archive for funny clips and stuff like that. But then I pretty much stopped streaming and only posted videos instead. Because I didn't have a mic back then. Well, only the laptop mic. So I wasn't speaking anyway, so live streaming or making videos was the same. And another fun fact, pretty much for, I don't know, maybe to displays, something like that, I made every single video edited. So I have 614 videos right now. Probably like 500 of those I edited with the YouTube Studio thing, which is pretty damn bad, but it doesn't tax your own computer. So I figured it was a good compromise. My shitty computer didn't have to get stressed by having to process video and stuff like that. But you can only do trimming in it. So if I messed up, if it spoke too loudly or too quietly, I couldn't fix it. So some of the older videos have a bit unbalanced audio. Swords and Sandals. I played all of these in one day, I think. Man, did I get tired of Swords and Sandals at the end. Especially some of these that were so boring. All I did was click, attack, 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 attack. Yeah, don't play every single game on a series in one day. Been a while since the last patch. There was actually a 1.23 that I didn't make a video about because it was so tiny. My high skill fishing video. Make sure you watch it to learn. And my even higher skill mining minigame tutorial. I am really proud of this thumbnail. I made it purely from scratch. Like this one uses in-game, visuals for most of the things. I just added a few things to make it unique. But this one is purely, well, except the carts and the holes and the mines, but I pretty much showing what you should do. And if you look there at the last cart thing, if I hover over it, this stupid thing appears, you fall into the hole. That's pretty much exactly how far I get. I get like 1 or maybe 2, then I die every time. Poor me. I have a killing Ethan first time with a bowman, or rather every class except the journeyman. I unlocked a bunch of new alchemy bubbles recently that had damage, so I'm gonna upgrade them a bit before I try it out, just to save myself the time. I'm the second richest in Eidolon with proof. Yeah, I was the richest. The second richest, but then I actually got the richest in another video that I somehow missed. There it is. I'm now the richest in Eidolon world. This is the first video with the, audio talking voice. And back then I only had a 15-minute limit, so I had to split them. Because even though it says 6 minutes and 5 minutes, they were longer before. I have trimmed them a bit since then. So everything below this video is music only. There are no special complex videos or stuff like that. You see most of them are under 1 minute. So it's pretty much just me waving my mouse around, pointing what to do it, like how to find mutton. You don't really need voice for that. And apparently not many are wondering about it either. Only 4 views. Half of them are probably my own. 3 views. No one wondering how to find the World 1 Colosseum. But I had to make a World 1 to complete the series, because I have a World 2 and a World 3 as well. Then we have some Pocket Ants video, and the ants, Little Ant Colony. I like ants, can you tell? I have a lot of ants videos. Apparently my strategy in tower defense is bad. I only build post towers. I think it's like level 33, my post tower, and the rest is like level 1 or 2. In the building thing in World 3 town. So I killed Amarok 23 times in a row. Pretty sure I did not get a Grandma Hot. I did get one recently when I killed him like 2 times, but no one is using it right now, so I think I have like 2 Grandma Hats just sitting around. Arch Hero. Not sure which one. Arc Hero maybe? Probably the Arch Hero. I did a few videos of this. It was actually pretty fun. Still have it installed. I was gonna make a first impression of it. Then we have the Adventure something games. I tried them all out, one after another. And yeah, they're all pretty bad, let's be honest. It's funny how the World 1 recipe unlocks is the most viewed one, and that's something pretty much everyone can see right away. Moonlight Sculptor. I played this on BlueStacks 4, so it was crashing, because BlueStacks 4 needs more RAM than BlueStacks 5. So maybe I can take a look at it again, or maybe I won't, because, well, it's not like it's gonna be any different. And the story is pretty much almost over now. I think I'm on the final volume of the web novel. And yeah, the quality has gone down pretty damn like the Titanic in quality. So I'm pretty much only reading it to complete it. But the first 20 volumes of Moonlight Sculptor is really, really good. Then it slowly sinks to the bottom. Immortal Taoist. Used to play this a lot. This is the game I spent the most of on any game ever whatsoever, because the start is really, really good. And I was reading a bunch of these Chinese novel, cultivation novels and stuff like that. The first quest to 40, day 1. In 2 months, we have gone to like 21 days, I think. I keep forgetting to log in at the hour, at the 00, or rather before it. Do you have a full bag? Can't complete quest? This one trick will help you. Can't even remember what it is, but now I kind of want to know. That's how clickbait works. Even though I made a video, I'm still curious. And yeah, when misclicking rules your plans, I was gonna do e-font, then I accidentally clicked the worship skill, so I had to rush to a tower defense and use the points. And then I killed e-font afterwards. And this no portals, no problems. If you go to the gem shop, or rather if you go to this place, if you allow me, let me go, spike minigame, and then go to the gem shop and then exit, you will be in town. You can do that from any map. Losing patience with rats. Not sure what that video is about. I think I was farming them for a long time, but I'm not sure why. And killing e-font first time with a shaman is the first video on my channel. And the second one is streamer luck. First Amark on stream drops a grandma heart. That's actually true. And how not to show a viewer how to kill e-font. Someone wanted me to kill e-font, so I killed him. And I died in the process. And then we met up in game, not in real life. Too bad there isn't much to do when you meet someone, so yeah. Other than that, right, I was talking about this site here, Social Blade. I think I gain like 10,000 ranks every month, in my country rank that is. So I'm 55,000 biggest channel in Sweden, 55,000 in a country. How many people have channels in Sweden, you think? Not many. I think it was like 70,000 when I started, maybe 80,000. We are 12 millionth rank in video views. We have 70,000 views right now. And we are 21 millionth subscriber rank. We have 110. And my Social Blade rank is to be announced, to be determined rather. Not sure why this isn't working. They can't even figure out which channel type I am, which should be gaming. This metric is derived from the user's 10 most recent public videos. Every single video has been gaming for months. I think I have one that isn't gaming. That's when I conquered the 15-minute limit, which I don't know where it is. This one is pretty funny. Lava Flame 2's favorite guild. Favorite guild? Why? It should be obvious. So yeah, we're getting like 1,000 views a day, a bit over that, which is kind of strange because if you look at like the daily views, barely get a few hundred. So it's not the new videos that gets the views, it's the old ones. The old ones that didn't put a lot of effort into. No, don't say anything. Ooh, like these ones. This Clanfolk video was like 50 minutes raw footage that I compressed down into 14 minutes. That took a long time to do, and we get 34 videos. This one did not take much effort to do, even though it's actually 2 videos that I merged. This thumbnail is from late night. I was like about to go to bed, and then I saw the big guy on the screen, so I just barely had time to stop him from killing him. And then like the day after, I did the rest of the video. And this was also another giant video that took a lot of effort, hours of streaming work. Same with this one. Pretty much all the Soul and Reloaded videos were also pretty damn long. Well, this one wasn't really that long. I made a new thumbnail for this, which doesn't show up, sadly. I guess I can take a look at it. Hey, there it is. Yes, you should be updated in a few hours. Who knows? E-font, I have come to bargain. Which if you never watched a Marvel movie, you probably should. This is what it looks like if you never uploaded a video before. So this was the editor I used. You go here, you zoom in, find a good place, hit split.
Okay, that helps.
Oh, and then, yeah, if you... Then you do like that, and then you click here, and you save it. Now, that may sound like it's super easy to use. It's not really. You saw there I clicked a bunch of times by mistake because I used space to try to pause the video. But if you click on trim and enter here and click split, dela, and start the video, and now we click here. Well, maybe. Yeah. The last thing you click on is what space uses. That's a better way to explain it. That's a very minor issue. The big issue is you can only split like 50 times. Probably less than that. So in long videos, you end up with decent start, and then you really have to ration your splits. So some of my older and longer videos, have edited beginnings, then they are pretty much unedited at the end. Because I figured most people watch the beginning rather than the end. Yeah, so I edited like 500 videos using this. Now I use DaVinci. DaVinci? What is it called? DaVinci Resolve. DaVinci Resolve 17. That's the one I'm using right now to edit my videos. It's really good. Highly recommend it. And it's free. There is also a paid version, of course. And I use Canva to make my thumbnails. You can look at my design here. Look at all these designs. One view for 1 hour ago. That's poor me getting no views. And that's my own view. That's the worst part. So we reach 100 subs. That's pretty much the meaning of the video, which is pretty nice, but we are still pretty far down in the list. But yeah, it's building up. At least we have some content for new people to watch. So if someone stumbles over the channel, they obviously click into the channel and you click views and then they start scrolling down, right? Everyone does that, not just me. Sort by most popular. You know, when I think about this was a much smarter way than using this. I'm not really sure why I even have this one. Because this is how you usually do it. August account update. 1,000 views. Still getting views, even though it's not August anymore. Not sure who is watching it. And how to find the stamp thief, Hamish the pig. Yeah, he's pretty hard to find. He's at the bottom of the frogs. Just out of screen there. YouTube gives you 3 options to pick between when you make a thumbnail, or rather a, auto-generated thumbnail. So everything that isn't a custom thumbnail like this one, I had to choose between 3 of them. So some are really bad because, well, the game gave me crap options like this one here. I would rather have it like that one there that shows the in-game graphic rather than this paper piece. This one is pretty good. Show Legolas, another paper piece. This one I made on my own, and that seems to have worked because it got in a lot more views after I put this one rather than a in-game screen of a tiny town or whatever it had at default. And this guy is also another default. Pretty good choice from YouTube to pick him. This one was pretty hard to make. I had to I did some shuffling. I think there's 4 pictures here actually, something like that. It was a lot more complicated than it should have been if I used something other than paint. But yeah, so here's how it looks in game. Lord of the Rings Rise to War. That's the starting town for the dwarves. Pretty much all towns looks similar, tiny, kind of boring, and it makes a really bad thumbnail because no one wants to click on that. They want to click on this victory. Yeah, that's better. And the new Powers Rising is a much more fitting title than Sons of Durin, because that's the best scene in the game. When Saruman is showing off his new army to that other guy that has a weird name, Wormtongue, Grima, something like that. Or you being a total noob. This one got a lot of views suddenly. It's a pretty fun video. If you type what I show you, you will die. That's pretty much it. My first ever King Loot kill. That took 12 minutes, as you can see. And the worst part is Lava obviously spawned this guy. As you can see there at the corner, he's streaming. But sometimes he's so annoying that he kills everyone on screen, forgetting that people are still trying to kill the bosses. Like, oops, you are still killing the bosses? Oh, I'm sorry. And then when you respawn, he's gone. So imagine if Lava had killed everyone on the screen at 10 minutes, then I would have been fighting him for 10 minutes for nothing. Not sure what the logic in the ranking here is. As you can see, 89, 86, 124, 89, 82. Why is this here and not like up here somewhere? How can this have 253 and that one has 102? Who knows? Maybe it's not only views that matters, it's also likes and comments maybe, which is pretty stupid. They shouldn't matter in my internal ranking system on my own channel page. I was gonna make a better thumbnail for this guy, how to summon Biggie Hours. That's a pretty important video. And I also call that a boxing bag, but it's a hourglass that spills out sand. Yeah, my first run, I got destroyed. He did some punch that just killed me. And my second one, I recorded it, but then, yeah, it took way too long for me to bother. So I went AFK, and when I got back, I went AFK at like half HP, Amarok's HP. And when I came back, he had full HP. He had summoned the healing totem while I was gone. And yeah, strangely enough, you can't scroll down further than this. How many videos can this be? 5. One of these. I don't know. Who knows? And still only 1 view. This is really mean. Why is no one viewing this video? I thought it was pretty funny. Well, I think I'm gonna call it here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. This raw footage is 52 minutes. Oh boy, wonder how long it will be after I edit it a bit. We shall see. Bye bye.